Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, WAKWAKWADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the mighty Akim Wakwathiam, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawako coming at you with another lesson. Romans chapter 15, verse 20. Yea, so have I strived to preach the gospel, now where Mashiach was named, lest I should build upon another man's foundation. Okay, so today's lesson is really going to be kind of a little bit of a rant, I guess, possibly, simply because it just, my thing here is, over here, my thing here is that I saw this title. Slucky, I saw this title. I saw this thumbnail, and then I just thought, like, it's like there's always someone that feels like they want to, go against like what's already established. All right, they want to try to say, oh no, we're different from these other Israelites. We're this, we're that, we're whatever, we're special, we're unique, we're the true people, rather than just, keep the gospel simple and then just preach what we need to preach and then get us out of here. Right? Preach and understand that we need to know, just do our parts. All right. But it's always like, let's go do it, because that was a thing. They first said, we were talking about saying, Paul's not authoritative. The parts where Paul is in the Bible, we don't believe in that, we don't follow that, we don't do this, that, we don't do that and whatnot. And Slovakia. So yeah, like it's just unfair. We always have to find something wrong with the Bible. We always have to find something that we can correct or whatever, so that we can seem like these super deep Israelites and whatnot, and that we're the only ones with the things. And again, like even with what this brother had said, they are trying to seem like super deep and whatnot. All right, and it really just like it what's the word? It brings more confusion to the people, because you have people that watch these stuff and they will literally just, it's really just for entertainment. Okay, and I'm saying this to the people watching. The people that are watching, they don't care. It's lucky. That's the thing that I've noticed lately, where people, they don't care about information. All right, they don't care about information anymore. All they care about is controversy. The information never actually sticks. So that's why these debates primarily are a big waste of time, because nobody actually is putting in the effort to let me study, let me take all these different notes that they are using for debates. Maybe some people are, maybe a very few. Okay, I'll say a very select few amount of people are actually taking notes when during debates, but in general, like they're really not, there's really not that much edification. And even then, there was this one time that I was watching, I think it was Deacon Genesis, all right, or his was it Priest Halakha's debate for like a few seconds, because I just stumbled upon it or whatever. I forgot how I got it, but basically when I was watching it, there was a question that someone had asked, and then I thought, okay, you know what? Yeah, let me. No, Slocky. I thought to myself, wait, why didn't he just go to this simpler verse to prove the thing? And again, like, I think it's always a matter of like trying to keep the stuff entertaining rather than completely and utterly destroying your opponent. Okay, so that's why it's like I really just do not agree with this whole with number one, debates in general, and this whole always trying to be seen as this great and top Israelite. All right, Israelite famous. Okay, if you've heard of black famous, these people are trying to get Israelite famous. All right, and the thing is that one might say that I'm being hypocritical because I made a video or multiple videos on a topic that isn't broadly talked about, or I don't even think it's talked about at all. I think I'm the only one that spoke on it. But basically, I had made a video called "I Knew Our Israelites," and in all honesty, that's not hypocritical because that does not go against. Okay, hear the terms that I'm using. It does not go against what is already pre-established. I basically took the things that was already known, that was already agreed upon, which was the curses in Deuteronomy chapter 28, and then I basically got an example. And honestly, that is the thing where the people in general, all right, they are or not the people, the other nations, the other Israelites that are in the eastern hemisphere of the earth, okay, as far as we know it, there are lots of Israelites, maybe other ethnic groups, so-called ethnic groups, or ethnic groups that are actually Israelites, but they don't know it because they are not familiar with the scriptures yet and whatnot, or maybe they do know it and then we don't know it because we don't occupy ourselves with the other nation, other literal countries, the other countries like that. So maybe we're not aware of it fully, but that was just something that if no one has heard of it, then I just thought, this is something that I had found out. Okay, the Lord just guided me to finding out, and I put that information out there. Okay, so yeah, basically just again, this is kind of a shameless promotion. All right, the videos is, I think it's in a playlist. It's in my playlist. But it's I Knew Our Israelites. Right, I think it's 1, 2, 3, and 4 and stuff like that. I think it's in a playlist, but also you can just type in I Knew, and you'll see I Knew Our Israelites, I Knew Our Israelites, I Knew Our Israelites Part 2. I Knew Our Still Israelites. This was a more recent video. So yeah, you have four videos, one done 5 months ago, 2 done 3 years ago, and then one done 3 weeks ago. So yeah, that was just something that I thought was actually something that supports it. Like that type of information doesn't go against anyone. It just takes historical information from another country that's not America, all right, and it just says, okay, the exact same way that our so-called Native Americans had suffered, okay, these so-called Ainus suffered the exact same curses, all right. So yeah, basically they are, I believe to the spirit, are Gadites, all right. Anyway, continue Gad and Reubenites. So basically, yeah, that was a very big big thing that it's not hypocritical. It's just a general sense of we are working to be harmonious with the scriptures and working to better edify our people rather than just create controversy to be seen as, oh, look at this one Israelite that did this, that, and the third, and blah blah and blah 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 blah. All right, rather than trying to be seen as that top Jake, that top Israelite, that top whatever. All right. So next, let's go in to here. Revelation chapter 19 verse, I want to start at verse 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. And basically the thermonuclear missiles, all right, I think it's in Revelation 15. Let me just stick to this. Basically, the lake of fire is basically the thermonuclear missiles. And I forgot, because I think I saw this video 2 days ago, maybe 1 day ago, I don't remember. Basically, I think that what they were saying, which I didn't really fully listen to it, I did hear a bit of it, because I kind of, while I was watching it, I was trying to listen, but then it was just like a whole bunch of filibustering and then talking about that sword that he had in his hand and whatnot, rather than just getting to the point. But whatever. Anyway, the thing was just in general, like how where is it? Yeah, I think they said, no, I don't think, I know that they said that America is not going to be the lake of fire, which again is like, I don't even know why or who thinks to go and like check this stuff or re-edit. I don't know, like that's the thing. Like this is, it's just like, it really just doesn't make any sense to me. And it's always, in all honesty, just to me, like why like genuinely, like why? It's like, and the reason why that I have a problem with this and I'm making this video is because it's like, well, he's already Priest Akah has already basically revealed, all right, through not so many words, that he literally said that, after all this debating stuff, I actually have a life out of that stuff. And I think him and what's his name was I think it was Alazar, okay, Priest Alazar, or former Priest Alazar, Chief Priest Alazar. They were, I think one or both of them had said how they actually have, money and stuff like that, or they were flexing or something like that. I think it was primarily Priest Akah that was flexing, and as a result of that, just like this is the type of spirit of, I don't want to leave this society. Like I'm happy with staying here. I'm happy with keep on living in Esau society. And it's like, that's really the thing that angers me, because it's like I don't understand, if you are in this truth, if you're preaching this gospel, like how can you in good conscience, all right, want this society to continue to live, all right? And that's the thing, like that's the same thing that the hypocrites do. They will preach good words, they will preach things, they will contend for the faith and all that stuff, but behind closed doors, when nobody's watching, then okay, well, they're aiming to fill their bellies, okay? They're satisfying their lust, or fulfilling their lust. And again, like that's the stuff that really gets on my nerves. Like I genuinely cannot believe it. It's such an annoying thing to really see. All right, it's like, and it's very sad, because like people are all, you have us that are, we're supposed to be in poverty, Slakia, okay? You have so many just regular Israelites, okay, like me, for example. I'm not no top dog and whatnot. I'm just trying to do my part, trying to preach this gospel, and then I'm over here freaking living in poverty. All right, I don't got money like them. I don't have what a Hellcat, whatever, what's his name said that he had. All right. I don't have all that stuff. But yeah, and Saki, that reminds me of freaking, what's his name? Young Pharaoh, who was taking people's money and then living up in a freaking nice ass house or mansion or some shit like that. He did the exact same thing where he was taking people's money and, you know, saying, oh yeah, I'm going to help the people. I want to help the people, this and the third. But then he didn't help the people. People are still homeless. And, you know, that's the thing. Israel and Jake, I guess, like, they always say that they want to help. And, you know, it's good that we want to help our people, of course. But you constantly have these people that get enticed by these smooth speeches, all right, just to get scammed at the end. You have these people, these big figureheads that are taking your money, all right? They're taking your money, and then they are, you know, what's the word? They're taking your money, and then they're going and fucking spending it on luxury stuff, okay? Just as the exact same way that the church has been taking advantage of our people, okay? The church has been getting rich off of our money, all right? It's literally the same thing, all right? And yet our people still does not learn. They think that, you know, it's money that's going to, you know, get us saved. Oh, because you give all their money and stuff like that, which of course you have to understand. Yes, tithing is a law, all right? And yes, it can be monetary, but, you know, it's like you need to be wiser in terms of who you give your money to. Are you just giving your money to some random that speaks well? All right, are you giving your money to someone that actually, you know, contributes, that actually wants to partake? And of course, like these are the things you have to understand. And Slacky, again, I'm not trying to, you know, push out things. So I'm going to stop I'm going to stop saying stuff without evidence, because I did not gather all the evidence. But funnily enough, I think this dude I forgot his name. What is his name? Okay, I forgot his name, Slakia. I wanted to have gotten that, but it's fine. Or maybe I have it over here. But the main thing is just in general how, you know, he basically got exposed or the guy that exposed Alazar basically was exposing everyone else and saying, and when I say everyone else, I specifically mean Hassad and Priest Sakah, basically saying that they also have skeletons in their closet, even though they didn't expose it. But yet, if that is the case, then, you know, why didn't you expose them? Why? It's like that. And Ariella, he's not a saint or anything. Like, he's not good in the stuff. Yes, he exposed Alazar, sure, but he's holding back information on other people that have done stuff as well. So he's intentionally, doing that whole blackmail stuff rather than just exposing them straight up. All right, so he's wrong too. He's not. It's not it. He's not in the right. He's not righteous. Yeah, I tried to find it, but I don't have it. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Is this him? I don't think it is. I think it is. Okay, I don't think this is it, but whatever. You basically get the point. And if I can, I'm going to Yahawadah find his video. If I can't find it, then okay, well, maybe his thing got deleted and whatnot. But I'm gonna look for his channel, and I'm gonna post the video where he was talking about Gorilla Hebrew, and if I can find it, Priest Hakah and Hassad. Okay, because I think he was secretly recording a conversation with Hassad, with Brother Hassad, and I don't think that Hassad actually knew that he was recording, and they were having the conversation, and Hassad was basically saying, if you people knew what Hakah said, like, I think that's what he was saying. So I'm gonna try to find the actual things, and then I'm posting the link. But anyway, yeah, Slakia. So yeah, like, it's like you have these people that with skeletons in their closets that are trying their best to do something different, trying to make a name for themselves, trying to be Israelite famous and whatnot, rather than just focusing on being sincere about the work. They're trying to be seen of men rather than be seen of YAHAWAH. Okay, and again, like, speaking as a man, I'll just say, okay, but I guess maybe not even speaking as a man, but just, I think anyone can see the insincerity in their actions, in what they're doing, because they're not doing this for righteous reasons. They're doing it because there is some gain to be had for basically going against camps and whatnot, going against Israelites. Okay, so continuing on, John chapter 12 verse 25. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. And, again, of course, you're gonna have people that are gonna try to find a way, try to find a reason to say, oh yeah, you can keep your life here. All right, yeah, you can keep your money, you can keep your this, that, and third. Okay, and again, it's like, oh, let me get that. 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So because of that love of money, because, oh yeah, I have money, I have this, I have that, I have all these luxury items and stuff like that, like, it's gonna be harder for them to want to give up their position in this world. Okay, because, and again, like, that goes into trying to save your life for this temporary kingdom, rather than being willing to lose your life for the kingdom of heaven. All right, that is that mindset that is ultimately going to be the death of you. I'm not saying them, but for you, if you have that exact same mindset where you care more about this world, okay, if you care about finding an excuse, finding a reason, finding a way to say, I want to stay in this society. I want Esau to live. I want Esau's kingdom to keep on ruling and whatnot. Where again, like I just absolutely cannot fathom anyone who is a sincere worker of YAHAWAH to want to say that this kingdom, this society, this country, whatever you want to call it, can keep on going, and the Lord is not going to destroy. I just cannot fathom it. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like, genuinely, it doesn't make any sense to me. So it's like, I mean, like, slacky, but like, yeah, like that's the thing. And the reason why is because, you know, people have their connections and their ties to this world that say, okay, well, I like living here, I'm comfortable here, I want to keep on living here. All right. Luke chapter 17 verse 33, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, but whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. Okay, so you being willing to die for Yahawadah, that's where, you know, the true wealth is. That's where the true blessings are. Okay, you can't be saying, I just want to make sure that I have money. I want this, and I want to be able to, you know, have this white picket fence, the so-called American dream, blah blah blah. All right, in this society, and you know, when you should know, all right, you should know that this world, it's like not this, well, not. It's like I say world, but you know what I mean. But this country, all right, is going to be destroyed. Babylon is going to be destroyed. All right. We always say that we this is why we are the doomsday prophets. Okay, as coined by Alazar calling himself. He's saying he's not a doomsday prophet. Okay, but we are a doomsday prophet. Because this society does have to be destroyed. Okay, like. Let's continue on. Revelation chapter. Never mind. It's basically the same thing. But Micah chapter 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. Okay. This is not our rest. This is not something to be comfortable in. We're supposed to say, okay, you know what? Yes, money is needed. Money is a defense, of course. You need money to live in this society, of course. Okay, no one's saying that. But at the same time, as we read in, I think it was 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10, okay, money is a defense. I mean, it's like the love of money is the root of all evil. Where coveting after money, trying to always make money your number one priority, make money your God, that is what is going to end up getting you destroyed, and that is what is evil. Okay, because you're choosing money over Yahawadah, and as a result of that, you know, you're condemning yourself. All right, next or last, Galatians chapter 1 verse 8. But though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you, that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. Okay, so again, like this is just the way to end it. Like, you know, people that are always trying to be different, okay, like they're always trying to find some sort of excuse as to why, you know, that you need this, you need that, and whatnot. Or it's like this is not them, obviously, but you know, even for people that are trying to say that Esau is not the so-called white man and whatnot, you know, people who are trying to do that, trying to make any sort of excuses, trying to say, oh, Edomites are so-called black people, which these are some recent things that I've been hearing. All right, so even people like that, they are, again, like they are just going against the gospel. They're going against the truth. They're going against the truth simply just to be demons, okay? Or maybe they have some ulterior motives, and you know, they've taken the bag. they're taking the bag, all right, the bribe. Okay, so yeah, that's basically. I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Bashem, Rakwak, Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great mills, son of Paul, and Shalom.